Hello, my lovely Libras. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Thank you for joining for your tarot reading that is going to be for love and money. Exactly what your ruling planet stands for, Venus. Now, Venus is in Leo, fire sign, all about pleasure and happiness and heart-centered joy, childlike curiosity. But like I said, Venus rules peace, harmony, happiness, beauty, right? But love, romance, and money, right? So, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and just do a reading for the next 30 days, find out what the energies, how they're showing up for Libra, and how this is going to affect you. So, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it works well for you. This is going to be a general reading, right? So I don't know. Is love going to come up for you? Is money going to come up for you? Is both going to come up for you? I don't know. That's why we're doing the reading, right? So let's find out what Spirit has to say for Libra for about the next 30 days on the subject of love and money. Okay, so I will be beginning with the gold foil deck, and then we're going to go deeper with a couple other decks. All of the decks that I use are in the description box below under links. And if you have not, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know, the good stuff, so that you can support the channel and receive more of this comment or content. And comments. Yes, I would love to hear from you. Anything that you'd like to share with me about your journey, about how this reading did it resonate with you, or what's going on in your life. So definitely want to hear from you guys. All right, so we're asking for information for Libra for about the next 30 days in regards to love and money. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. Straight away, you right off the back, you have pentacle money. Okay. Strong. That's the three. I mean, I think that the three is one of the strongest, probably one of the strongest. I know that everybody really looks for those aces in each suit. They look for the like king or queen, the crown card in the when we're looking at each of the suits, right? Each of the elements. But I have to say that I feel like that the three, because we're looking at the frequencies of creation itself. We have three, which is the third dimension. We have six, which is where your higher self operates from, okay, and lives. And we have the ninth dimension, which is infinite intelligence, where all source of all life comes from. So it requires 369 dimensions in order to create reality. And since we're in the 3D physical reality where thought and consciousness turn into physical things and we can have tangible experiences, I find that the three in the tarot tends to be one of the strongest cards of all. Okay. It's like everything that has come to this point, this is like the highlight, the peak of the experience within each element. So in the element of material life, pentacles, because this is an earth sign, right? And in terms of finances, this is strong. This is where you're using your skills and working with others that you respect and equally respect you. You have brought yourself to this higher place where you're able to now enjoy the concrete and stable certainty of your financial well-being. Okay. This, because like it's literally etched in concrete, like it's what you have built. This person with these other people, because you can't do it alone, right? With these other people built this cathedral. And because because the earth, excuse me, because the pentacles are an earth sign, it speaks to the builder within you. What you have built has a very strong financial success. Okay. Now here's Cancer showing up. Love this. So Cancer is intuition, and it is being driven by that intuition, specifically driven with the chariot. The chariot, you're going somewhere. You're separating yourself away from the village and you are headed in a new direction. This could literally mean you're beginning to travel. This could mean that your life is definitely headed somewhere new, and you intuitively know that this is where you've got to go. Based on what you have built, this is where you've got to go. So we'll go deeper. We'll find out more. And definitely it is spiritually driven because we have here this Pisces card. So we've got two water cards and an earth card, or water emotions, right? Now, typically in the elements, it's going to be the cups, but we're looking at the major arcana here. Major arcana, the hangman is Pisces. Pisces is spirit, okay? It is enlightenment. It is source energy that is focused on you and the consciousness that you hold being focused on your material life. Now, in the Hanged Man, this card is speaking to a very specific ritual that took place in the age that the tarot was originally created. And in this ritual, the initiate, the questioner, would come with that strong yearning question, wanting to receive new information on a particular subject, wanting to see something from a new angle, a new perspective. And because he has himself hung upside down and his legs are in the shape of a four, upside down four, meaning I am willing to give up what I thought was absolute, what I thought gave me my sense of stability, a belief that gave me a sense of stability, or a perception that gave me a sense of stability. I'm willing to suspend that, i.e., suspending himself from the tree. I'm willing to suspend what I thought was so strong and so stable in order to experience something new for myself, to understand it in a new way. Now, also the reason why they hung themselves upside down was because during that time, they believed that the bodily fluid that were creative in nature, okay, let's say the bodily fluids that were passion in nature, right? That this driving force of love, this driving force of desire. They believe that those like physical bodily fluid that are created through desire and passion could then move into their head and give them this enlightened experience. Now we know that's not true now, but that was the belief then, that could move into your head to be able to help clarify things so that you would be intellectually and driven by that desire as well. Okay. So because we know that that desire is such a creative force, right? Not only does it create life itself by procreation, but it creates like life as far as building something when you like, you know, villages and buildings and homes and gardens and, you know, things that we put our hands into and we create in a way that supports our physical life. This is that builder energy we're going back to here. It's all driven by passion and love and some element of desire, right? So I love how this is all tying in together, this perception that you want to support your desire of what you are building. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab some clarifiers here. And I will turn to the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms for clarity. Okay, so what we want is we want two cards for each one. Help clarify. Go deeper. Right away, Ace of Wands. I said it when I pulled this one, I was like, everybody wants the ace, right? So new opportunity, so wands are active energy, very active, it's fire energy. This isn't something you're going to be able to engage in that you've never experienced before. That's what an ace is. It's something brand new. Okay. And it's masculine and outward, you know, outward movement. It has to do again with creativity. Okay. And it has to do with opportunity. So a new opportunity for you, something you've never experienced before. And we have the Star card. Okay. Wonderful. So it's literally blessings after a turbulent or difficult era or time in your life. Okay. So this new journey, you had to come into balance with yourself. You had to come into harmony with your own spirit and sort of surrender to your higher self and your creative powers in order to be able to accept this and to have this new opportunity unfold. So it's happening in a very, very beautifully balanced and harmonious way. Again, what do we have? Venus here, your, your sign, your planet, Libra, and she wants harmony, she wants beauty, she wants you to be balanced in your harmony, in your beauty, and your physical life. We have the 10 of Pentacles, where you are headed. Wow. Wow. Well, I want to go ahead and get one more card. Okay, here we have the 10 of Pentacles supporting that Chariot. So where you're going is literally where you are able to create your empire. Yeah. Yeah. That's what that means. So in the typical or the traditional um artistry of the 10 of Pentacles, what we're looking at is like the two lovers that are drawing off of wisdom in order to be industrious together in their own life, the life that they built together. So here we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Again, this again talks about you going somewhere to accept the fortune that you are laying out for yourself. This empire that you're building for you. Okay, drawn off of your wisdom, drawn off of literally vitality, life force energy, consciousness. Okay, you'll come to a very conscious place. 2 of Cups. Love this. Okay, we could really be talking about the relationship with you and your higher self. We could be talking about you and that lover that I had mentioned in the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you and another connected soul, deep level, all right, are building something. Whatever you're building is strong, it is secure, it is stable, and it is lasting. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are action, but we don't really see a lot of movement. This horse isn't running, he's not rearing up. He's paused. His action is pause because he knows, look, the light is coming to him, it's shining on him. He knows that he's strong, exactly where he is right now. So I had talked here about movement. I had talked here with the Chariot and the 2 of Wands. Let's just dive into the 2 of Wands for just a moment. We didn't talk much about that. 2 of Wands is where you move out of your comfort zone, where she's in this castle right here. This castle is the life that she's built for herself. Look, she's walked up the steps and she is headed out that door. Okay. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles who's not moving. Okay. So I believe that this enlightenment that you're getting is so strong and so secure within the relationship, either with yourself or relationship with a partner, right? A soulmate. And you are the natural ruler of the 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So I wouldn't be surprised if you, in fact, are building something with a partner that is very strong and in nature. So let's go ahead and let's find out. I'd like to dive in more with this 10 of Pentacles, this great fortune, with the 2 of Wands, where you're headed in a specific direction. Again, with the Chariot heading in a major arcana of you heading in a specific direction. So, but all of it you can see, because this is Cancer. This is spiritual in nature, intuition in nature, spiritual. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords popped out. Okay, so the 9 of Swords was where this never-ending nightmare, this torment. So what the heck? Wow, let's find, where are we going with this? And the World. Okay, so where you're going literally ends the torment. I'm surprised we didn't get the 10 of Swords there, because the World card, you're going, okay. Now, the World card can very much definitely mean I'm headed out into the world. I'm headed big. This could be a global presence. This should be you online, being able to share with your gifts, what you built online. Okay. So global presence. But this could also mean the end of a very difficult, or a long journey, not necessarily difficult, but an end of a long journey. And it's like you've gained everything that you needed to. You've come out triumphant now with everything that you needed to know from the previous journey. And the 9 of Swords is just like the monster under the bed that doesn't exist. So are we talking about that ending in order to, or has it been this desire for this movement, this desire for this fortune that has tormented you? So let's let's go. We need to go in a little bit deeper here, a little bit deeper. So give us some more information about the. So let's put these two here. Let's get this one. Okay, so at the Nine of Swords and the World are defining the Ten of Pentacles. I'm using another deck here, King of Cups, creativity, fixed emotions, also very strong sensual energy as well. Shared resources also, and talks about shared resources, being responsible with your creations. Okay, and the Hierophant, you being a leader. Okay, so you're headed to a very strong leadership position where you are able to potentially mentor other people, where you are the authority on a subject, where you hold a standard, like you maybe have risen the standard in a specific creative venture that you have been engaged in. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. I can see here what this nightmare might be. You may have been tormented by now, okay. So the Seven of Swords is often interpreted as liar, cheater, stealer. Okay. Somebody who is manipulating you, somebody who has manipulated you, somebody you allowed to manipulate you always, right? Maybe it was unconscious, but it was something that was going on in your life and it was tormenting you. And now you come to the end. Looks like you're coming to the end of that where he's literally leading. You see that? He's not anymore going to stand for what was taking place before. He's in broad daylight. I'm headed this other direction. And I'm taking the things that I've learned, the thoughts that are the swords, okay? The things that I have learned. You're an air sign. You're the swords, right? So what you're realizing is that is going to take another strategy. It's going to take something that you are going about as you're headed this direction, right? You are going about it in a very new and different way. So again, this is very supportive of that world card where you're not going to, what is it that you're not allowing anymore? What is it that you're changing here? What's changing? Let's ask that question. What changing? Trust, self-trust, opening up the gates of unlimited potential, this high priestess, opening up your own intuition. So we have Cancer, and Pisces. We have Scorpio there. All of this emotional strength. All of this is emotional strength, and tapping into the higher self connection. Yeah. So you're not listening to everybody else anymore. You've gained your own. I remember now from your last reading that you were standing up. You were at the leading edge of love, right? You were like leading the masses with your ability to love and be in a relationship in a more independent way than ever before. So raising that standard. Okay. Okay. But you're building something from this. You're not just, you're not just being better, stronger, more independent version of you. You're using that independent in order to grab a hold of life and create something that is going to be not only prosperous, but it is your empire. Again, this is your empire. Now, we did talk about the lovers, right? And we have the Two of Cups here. I want to talk about the lovers that are typically depicted in the Ten of Pentacles. I want to touch on that because those two are people who are interdependent. They're not codependent on one another. They both have a vision. They both have a dream. They work strongly with one another and they're building something magnificent together. Okay. So either this is, again, you and your higher self building something that your higher self has always known was a potential within you, and you're now allowing that potential to come forward, or you're doing this with a partner in a very beautiful, balanced way. Now, here we have Gemini again, which is the Lover's card, right? So Gemini, again, with this actionable information. You have actionable information, or you are acting on strong information or strong knowledge. And if we look from here, we look and see Pisces, that strong knowledge coming from this enlightened moment. And we have here the Hierophant, which is this receiving information, the new standard um, of um, of receiving information from like divining information because he's wearing the triple crown. He's the one that stands for receiving information from like the Pope. The Pope receives information on behalf of others that is received from the divine, right? So you're divining information. You're right here, divining information that you are now ready to act on. And this is you going in another direction. Okay. And this is you with unlimited potential. Okay. Let's keep going here. Hmm? So we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about you being 100% completely yourself. Now, this is your buddy. This is Aquarius, you being Libra, fellow or air sign, right? But this is the version of you that is acting in a responsible way, but is 100% true to yourself. This is true. This is absolute truth. This is absolute clarity and knowledge of self. This is the ability to work away from kind of there's a rebellion energy in this. Like, I don't need anybody else telling me what I'm going to think, what I'm going to believe, and what is true for myself. I am true to me, and I'm deriving that information from this connection with source, from with my higher self, with my spirit. I'm receiving that information for myself, and I'm able to act upon that information in a limitless way. Okay. This is this. So the what I see for you that you're building is your own personal empire, right? You're acting in a very strong, independent way, but also, a balanced, connected way. Oh, and we have the Tower card here. So the Tower is also the King of Swords is Uranus, right? And the Tower is like that Uranus Mars conjunction, because this is going to be interpreted as Mars, that active energy. This is this Gemini Knight of Swords is Mars in Gemini, and I believe that Mars is going into Gemini. I believe in just a couple of days. Okay, just a few days. Mars enters Gemini, which is going to be very active in informationally based active energy. This is strong for you. This works really well for you. This Tower here is talking about where you have this enlightenment. You see things. You now have gained the perspective that you were looking for as the initiate, as the person asking the questions. You have now gained that information. It has come to you like a lightning bolt of truth, right? And you are able to now use that information on behalf of yourself and a very appropriate way for others as well. So you're not acting against people. It's a very much harmonious energy and very stable, strong energy. Okay, so again, this is so Mars goes into Gemini here in just next couple of days, and we just had that Mars Uranus conjunction, which started a new synodic cycle. Okay, so for you, a synodic cycle is going to be it's going to be a longer cycle that lasts for a period of time, a longer period of time. It's not a short cycle. Okay. So you're starting a new cycle for yourself. And in this cycle, you are 100% independent and deriving information from the source within you. Okay. So we know that much, and you're building from it. You're building something strong for yourself. What I want to know is what is the outcome? Okay. So this Tower often, it can be very much feared because it's like this catastrophic moment that changes the course of my life. But it also is just pure enlightenment, like that power of this lightning bolt of knowledge, like striking you. And once you see it, once you know it, once you understand it, you can never go back. And in fact, you use this knowledge to bless, well, obviously your creation, but other people's lives. This is very responsible energy because we have two kings here, two kings and a Hierophant. Okay, so you're setting a new standard for yourself, for others around you. Very resonant with last week's reading where you were leading with love. So let's find out what the final outcome is. All right, we have Leo here. We have opportunity. This is now three kings on the table. This is emotional maturity. This is clarity and truth within self. And this is able to act on an opportunity as you see it's appropriate and the timing is right. It could be a very strong timing card because Leos are like charismatic. We're talking about charismatic energy. We have Venus in Leo, okay, which is why this is coming up for you. With your sign in, or excuse me, your planet in Leo, and ready to act upon information or an opportunity that is creative in nature and is, let's see, creative in nature, passionate. hmm Definitely passionate. Let's see what else the King of Wands wants to talk about. Mhm. See, let's go more. Yeah, and aligned with what it is you want. It's absolutely, this is bullseye. Again, now we have information again with Mercury, right? Is information. And this information is Sagittarius. So you're gonna be acting upon this knowledge that you've gained. What are you three- here we go. Here we go. There's now twice we have King of Swords, truth within yourself. Uniqueness. You are uniquely you, and you're strong in your uniqueness. Okay, and then we have now for the second time the Two of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely a connection with another person. What we're talking about is you literally stabilizing yourself financially and in love. This is literally both. You are strong in both areas because you know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you're going, and you're not being swayed by mob mentality or by what somebody else wants or needs. This is being driven by your own spiritual sense of intuition and well-being. Okay, so doors are opening for you. What you're building is stability. The connection that you have with your lover or your partner is it is harmonious. It is um like a soul driven connection, like a soulmate connection. So yeah, this very much is talking about, we started with Pentacles, we're ending with a relationship. So you could be like the 10 of Pentacles. I love that 10 of Pentacles right here, where you and a lover, and it's not so much, let's look at this card a little bit. So this could be the lovers right here on each side of this ball of energy, magnifying the power that it holds, right? This is pure power. This is pure intention. This is wielding like life force energy in a powerful way. That again, I keep saying for you that you're going to be working with other people or mentoring other people or showing other people the standard of life and love, the standard of life and love, and what's possible to create for yourself that is extremely abundant in nature. So, is there any? I mean, we just ended on that Two of Cups there. So, I just want to see if there are any final words that Spirit has to say for you. And everything that you're doing is aligned with your purpose. Yep, judgment. That's where you align with parts of you that had been dormant, parts of you that you had let lie sleeping, almost dead inside of you. This is where the dead rise up, right? This judgment card. But what we're talking about here with the judgment is that you, because we see this cross of healed, we see Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, calling you up to every aspect of you coming alive and aligning with your soul purpose. So everything you're doing is 100% aligned. And we know that when we're in harmony, let me just change this camera view back. We know that when we're in harmony with our higher self, when we're in harmony with, well, Venus is harmony, right? With love, beauty, peace. So when we're in harmony in our relationships, in our relationship with ourselves, in our relationship with our physical world, we are able to create the life that we want. And we are living from that healed version of ourselves. And we are raising the standard not only for ourselves, but potentially for others that want to be able to look, for cues of what's available, what possible for them as well. So you're doing an excellent job here of magnifying your, what is that? You're magnifying your, there's a word that's right here. I'm gonna get it. It's like, I feel like you're immaculate in nature. Okay. You're magnifying the most pristine, immaculate possibility of who you are. Like I'm not, you guys feel where I'm going with this? Hmm. This, this is, this is you standing up and living life with all of your radiance. Okay, you're just radiating your glory. You, okay, there you go. There we go. You are glorifying life itself. Okay. You're through your connection with source, allowing that energy to move through you, that consciousness to move through you. You are glorifying life itself by the way that you are interacting with your material world and with the people in your life. So relationships are thriving, money is thriving, everything is beginning to thrive for you in a new way. Like you're like a breath of fresh air. Okay. You see it clearly now. You understand things that you never have. You're in tune with who you are. You know the truth of who you are, and you're willing to live from that place, and you're willing to glorify life itself. Now, what I mean by that is for you, because you're the god or goddess of your universe, and you are an eternal being that has the ability to create anything that you choose, and you're magnifying that role as a creator. You are magnifying your role as a creator of your reality. You are divine. You are divine. So this is incredible to witness. And I hope that you are feeling as magnificent as I'm feeling this for you within the next 30 days. And that where that leads from there will be, I'm sure, absolutely, like I said, glorious and magnificent in nature, because it will just continue to get better. I think the goal at this point is like, how much more joy can I have? How much more happiness can I hold inside of my body, and ever increasing measures of that type of life? Okay. No more monsters under the bed, no more internal mental torment. It's literally like, how can I increase the joy in my life and watch life unfold from that aspect as I glorify life itself through, opening myself up to the consciousness that is like, infinite intelligence that is the, higher self source within you as one, being the God, goddess, creator of your reality. All right. You're doing excellent. You're doing excellent. You're doing excellent. So I hope you feel excellent. And thank you so much for joining me. I do want to let you know that if you are interested in doing a private live reading with me, there is a link in the description box that will, put you in contact with my calendar. I have days that are set aside specifically for those who are viewing my YouTube. And I thank you so much for being here. And I really do look forward to meeting you if you are interested in a private reading to go deeper into what is going on for you specifically. All right. Thank you so much, Libra. I will see you in the next video.